To be able to announce our first ever Fishing Fest on the Riverfront. It's a fantastic new event which will take place a little earlier in June on Saturday, June 11th from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. This is a free event for our children. We're so excited to be bringing this event to the Milligan State Park. It's our way of helping to extend the fun of River Days outside of just the festival weekend. The River Days Fishing Fest is a free event, as I've indicated. We've designed it to provide families with the opportunity to enjoy the fun of fishing along the Detroit riverfront, all while building that important sense of community, that important sense of stewardship and sustainability. So in addition to fishing, there'll be, of course, great food, all kinds of fun activities, face painting, things of that sort. So check us out on DetroitRiverFront.org for the listing as far as all of the events, activities, times, and I will tell you it's just going to be fabulous, and we're so pleased to be bringing this to the community. Now, back to the festival. We have now the Teen Sand-tastic, which will return to Brevard Plaza to create giant river-themed sand sculptures, sponsored by our friends at Quicken Loans. These towering sculptures will be built during the festival, so visitors can watch them take shape. And here's a real cool part of this activity, that children will be they will also have the opportunity to use their imaginations, get wet, get their hands dirty by building their own sandbox, sand castles. So it's going to be really great and wonderful, and we're excited to bring this event to the waterfront as well, and once again returning it to River Days. And then nearby, our canine friends can get into the action and fun with former Detroit Tiger Milt Wilcox and the Ultimate Air Dogs. You can't miss that. A longtime festival favorite. And then new to the Riverfront and River Days is the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation, which will bring its Komen on the Go mobile experience to the Riverfront and to this festival. A giant pink trailer that will transform into an interactive learning center to provide hands-on computer kiosk about breast cancer, life-saving recommendations. There'll be an inspirational video, a host of wonderful educational opportunities and activities all surrounding this very critical issue. Now, River Days will once again celebrate our city's culture through a full lineup of national and local music acts on 3 stages, including the Michigan Lottery Stage will offer the best in local rock, jazz, rhythm and blues, and gospel, and soon we'll be providing a specific lineup of these national and local acts, so I can assure you, you will be thrilled. In addition to music, River Days is also going to get visitors moving with a number of new dancing activities for all ages to enjoy, beginning with the Global Water Dances. Saturday, June 25th, River Days will be one of 57 cities across the globe, including Beijing, Cairo, Rio de Janeiro, and Paris. These water dances really focus on a very critical issue. It's a 24-hour, first and foremost, series of dance events which will begin in the Western Pacific Rim. And encircling the globe, these performances will use dance and music to raise awareness of local water issues, celebrate the role of water in life, and echo the global struggle facing us all, which is safe water for all human beings. How appropriate to have this activity, this performance on our beautiful Detroit riverfront. The performances at River Days will take place at 5 p.m. on Saturday and again on Sunday. Festival goers can also participate in an international workshop at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. on that same day. Now, the coalition of dancers that make up the Detroit Global Dancers are from 3 organizations: Living Arts Detroit, Dances for Life, and People Dancing. We're very lucky to have a few of the dancers here today, and after our press conference, we'll have a short demonstration. Now, in addition to the global water dances, the National Square Dancing Convention is coming to Detroit during River Days weekend, and we thank Detroit Marriott Festival. Thanks to Detroit Marriott, festival goers will be able to learn how to square dance through demonstrations on the main stage on Thursday, June 23rd from 4 to 5 p.m. and Friday, June 24th from 3 3 to 5 p.m. And of course, we know that all that moving and shaking and enjoying all of the wonderful activities will generate a bit of hunger and thirst. And so thankfully, the Pepsi Taste of Detroit food court will offer a diverse mix of restaurants, and Eastern Market will once again provide guests with some heart-healthy fruit and vegetable options. I'd like to take a moment to thank our Riverwalk Cafe, as well as Palm Palace and the Melting Pot for providing us with some very delicious samples to enjoy today's event. And so, before I sign off, I want to take the opportunity to thank you for your tremendous support as a friend of the Conservancy or to this festival. You have helped to bring our vision to reality, to not only build and develop this beautiful footprint, but also to fill it with our community and from visitors all over.
I was really looking forward this year at River Days to have the opportunity to show off the spectacular event in the Riverfront to my friends, the 1,700 employees that have moved down from Quick and Lowe's. I thought would be the big new kids on the block, but our next person is going to make a few remarks. Actually has trumped us. She brought 3,000 people down with Blue Cross and Blue Shield into the Renaissance Center next door. Has been a terrific neighbor for many years here in the downtown area. But Tricia Keith, who is the Vice President, Corporate Secretary and Services for Blue Cross, please acknowledge Blue Cross and Tricia for everything that they've been doing for the city.
Thanks, Matt. And I think good partners make great neighbors. So we're excited to follow your company's lead in pioneering with so many other great pioneers that chose Detroit because of the environment that the mayor is making possible and our county executive. So thank you for that. At Blue Cross, we believe in leading Michigan to a healthier future. And that can be healthy people, healthy communities, healthy economy, and healthy healthcare systems. And today there are really two of those healthies I want to talk about. The first is healthy communities, and as Matt stated, we are so excited that 15 days ago we cut the ribbon to begin moving our employees to a united campus here in Detroit. We're very proud, actually, that we've been headquartered here for over 70 years, but we're even more excited to bring 3,000 employees from Southfield to our united campus, actually here in the beautiful Renaissance Center. And one of the reasons that made so much sense for us is because all of the amenities it has, including the riverfront. We're very excited about that and the contribution that we can make to the city for that. We also think at Blue Cross about healthy people, and certainly the riverfront plays a key role in that, in promoting healthy lifestyles. And it's one of the reasons why it was really easy for us to decide to build on our sponsorship with River Days this year. As we did with Winter Blast, we would like to remind everybody that being fit, being active, being healthy is a four-season activity. And much in the way we sponsored snowshoeing and highlighted other winter healthful activities at Winter Blast, we want to do that as we go forward with River Days as well. And so we're reminding everyone about the wonderful 5K, about the S3 Pucha-Palooza, about the guided tours at Milliken State Park, about the bike tours, so many opportunities to get out, take advantage of all that this has to offer and create healthier lifestyles, and that's why we're delighted to be part of it, so thank you.
Thanks, Tricia. Tricia and I are very competitive, and so our Quick and Loans folks don't want to be outdone by the 3,000 people, so we'll bring it down another 2,000 later this year, so we'll be up to 3,700, so we're going to have Blue Cross have to step it up a little bit to keep up. But speaking of pioneers, and Tricia mentioned this, I do want to sort of bring to a close my remarks by acknowledging General Motors. John Blanchard is here, but we're obviously surrounded by a lot of GM folks, and GM has been a pioneer in bringing folks into downtown, and really was the catalyst for what's taken place on the riverfront, together with the Kresge Foundation and of course the City of Detroit. Likewise, General Motors has been the first supporter of the River Days and had much to do with that festival coming together. It has continued to host us in this spectacular Winter Garden. So John, please pass on our thanks to everybody from General Motors for all that you guys have done. I'm excited this year too because we have a little bit of a twist to our General Motors involvement. We're going to continue to squat on all of the property that they make available to us, so that part hasn't changed along the riverfront. But this year we're going to have the GM Art Fair on the river, where we're going to offer guests the opportunity to browse and purchase artwork from various engineers and designers. And as you have seen from the spectacular cars that General Motors is putting out there these days, like